Hello Zainey friends, thank you for joining us today. I'm doing this video by myself because I really wanted to get this done and I didn't have a lot of time and Marshall was working, so I decided I'm gonna do it. Today we're doing a palette declutter and collection video. I just put this one up like probably a month or two ago and I already am like, I need to pare down because the holidays are coming. There's quite a few palettes I want and I need to make room and I need to be a little more cutthroat about what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. So without further ado, let's go in. I won't be doing a look from down below. I'm basically gonna just hold it up because it's a little bit faster to go through for me. On top of that, a lot of people have asked me, what do you do with the palettes and the other makeup that you declutter? Well, I do not give them away. I basically do swaps with people in my Geeks and Beauties group, or I do sell them on my Instagram that is called Zainey Laney Sells, and I'll put that down below. I do like auctions for like a week and then people can get what they want that way, and it's a little bit better because even though they are used, a lot of them are only slightly used and I know other people can get a lot of good use out of them, and I sanitize them all and everything like that, and it gives people a chance to use things that and try them that they might not otherwise be able to afford, but at the same time I don't feel like I'm throwing money away. Basically it boils down to like, did I get it free, which mostly none of these palettes I really got for free. I paid for almost all of them. That way you know, I can kind of be like, okay, I did get some use out of it, it's not worth $50, maybe I'll auction it off for like 10 or something. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this. I'm basically gonna pick up the palettes that I really love and show you those, and as we go through, they are spread out all over the place. Yeah, that's happening. Themed palettes have started to become like my little obsession lately, because I will research it and look, and if I like the colors in it and I do like the theme as well, then I will more than likely get it. So some of these you will see I'm starting to phase out other palettes for these palettes. The first one I have is the Dirty Dancing palette that came out this year. I love it because it looks like a VHS tape, and when you open it up it looks like that. It's really beautiful. It comes with a lip liner as well. You can get this from solalook.com if you are interested. I believe they still have it available. It doesn't look like it has a lot of colors in it, but honestly, like, the colors it does have is really nice. The second one I'm keeping is the Storybook Cosmetics Witchcraft and Wizardry and Witchcraft palette. Again, I put a lot of these pictures down on my Instagram, so if you're looking for palette swatches or things like that, look there. Here is what it looks like on the inside. I legitimately just ordered the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one that they had, and I cannot wait. I think they're also coming out with a Mean Girls one. But these are cool because they look like books and I put them back there, so they're part of my decor. Of course that means sometimes I forget to use them, but I'm not giving this one up because I love it also because it's Harry Potter themed. I have the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean palette. Again, I forget to use this one because it's back there, but I love it and I'm not getting rid of it. It is gorgeous. Plus it has that little secret compartment for the face palette, which you're also going to see in here. It's not just eyeshadow palettes that I'm going through, but it's also face ones. So I'm keeping this one also. I need to get more use out of this one. Next is the Carli Bybel Deluxe palette. I'm actually using that today because I did a collab with some people in Geeks and Beauties. I can link that below if you want to see it. Here's what it looks like. I am not getting rid of this one either because I got rid of the original one and I regretted it. It is a good palette and I love it, so I am keeping it. I know we're doing well, right? This is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This is my only Naked Urban Decay palette that I own as a palette. I'll show you why I said that in a minute. But this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys have seen this all over the place, but this is what it's like. I am not getting rid of this one either. I am so glad I got it, even though I'm not a total fan of Urban Decay, like the Naked palettes, they just don't work for me. This one is beautiful and the colors are right up my alley, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Next I have the Balms in the Balm of Your Hand Volume 1. The Volume 2 is out and I got very excited about that. It's going to be one of the ones I'm going to add during the holidays. I just haven't yet because my favorite thing about the Volume 2 is it doesn't have the cream stuff like this one does. But the rest of it, this is an amazing travel palette, you guys. people don't talk about this enough, I don't think, because you can use every single shadow as an eyeshadow, a face product, whatever. This is amazing, and I cannot wait to get volume 2. Definitely keeping this one also. This always makes it through my declutters. Everyone's like, this is another one I'm not getting rid of because it's awesome. This is the Kat Von D Metal Matte. It has lots of really beautiful shades. I do not use this one all the time, obviously, because there's a lot of shades in here, but I do love using this one when I want a brighter pop of color on my eyes. This one is definitely good for that. And then these like more neutral ones down here I can wear every day. So it's very beautiful. My only complaint about this is it's too big to put in a drawer. So sometimes I forget that I actually have it. This is a palette I just got. It's the Julius Place Masquerade palette. I'm not getting rid of this one either because it is highly pigmented. It's so gorgeous. This is what it looks like on the inside. I have the mini version. There's a large version that apparently has bigger pots, but I really do love the colors on here as well. So I'm not getting rid of this one either. I have only used it twice, but I really like it. This is the Bare Minerals Be Beautiful palette. It has a lot of really beautiful neutral shades, face shades, and eye shades. I am on the maybe pile with this one. I do not use it enough, but I love it so much. So this one, and then also this one, which is the Bare Sensuals by Bare Minerals, looks like this. I think I'm going to keep them because honestly there's like blushes in here that I need to use more. I think I need to put it with my face palette so that I remember to use it. But I think both of these, they're really good quality and I really love them. So I think I'm going to keep both of them. Alright, this is the Lorac Pro palette. This is the only like regular Lorac Pro that I have. These are really good, you guys. But I think I'm going to pass this on. I just have so many other colors that are the same. I think I need to get rid of it. Yes, so this will be the first one that I'm going to get rid of. This is the Lorac Unzipped Ocean Sunset. I literally just got this in a Marshall Buys My Makeup series. This is what it looks like. It is very, very beautiful. I'm going to keep it around a little bit, but it might not make it through my next declutter just because there are a few colors in here that I'm a little iffy on. But this is a really good palette anyway, so if you don't have a lot of colors like this, you might definitely want to think about it. It is good. Their new ones are coming out great. And I feel like since I'm getting rid of the Lorac Pro, I can keep this one. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I've used this a couple times. I need to use it more because it's so flippin' big, but I'm keeping this one. I do like the shades a lot, and I think that I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of the shades that I have in other palettes that I have in this one that I think the quality is better in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one also. All right, we're still getting the big ones. This is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I'm not getting rid of this one. It is so pretty. Naturally Pretty. And I got this as a gift from my roommate a couple years ago, and I'm just going to keep it because I love the colors in here, and every time I wear them, people are like, oh, what are you wearing? I'm going to cut to the short here. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, Bonbons, and Sweet Peach. I am not getting rid of any of these because they are probably my first. The chocolate one was my first one I ever got, and I believe I got it as a gift. But I really do like the formulas on these, so I'm going to keep these because I got rid of the other ones last time, and I think these are the good ones to keep. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. Again, that's what it looks like in case you have not been on this earth or watching YouTube videos for like the past year. This is what it looks like. I'm not getting rid of this one either because it's super gorgeous, and I love the quality. This is the Pretty Birdie palette from Pretty Vulgar. This is what it looks like. Honestly, guys, I never use this, and I feel like I have these in other places. I might be selling this one off. I'm pretty sad though because I should have gotten the more neutral one. I probably would have used it more, but I'm not. I've used this once, and I'm not. I don't know. So I think this is going to be decluttered. This is the Makeup Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals. I am not getting rid of this one because I love it. I love the shades. They remind me a lot of either the Heat or the Sweet Peach, but I need to keep one Makeup Revolution palette. I think this is going to be it. I just lost the brush. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade palette. Reminds me a lot of the Kat Von D Light and Contour Shade and Light palette, whatever it's called. I do not like this very much. I don't like how the staying power is on it, so I think I'm going to pass this one along. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero palette. I haven't used this enough. I got this in a swap from my friend, and I need to use it again. It might not be something I keep around later, but I think I need to give it at least a good chance, so I'm going to keep this one. This is the Pixie plus It's Judy Time palette. I am not getting rid of this one. This one is one of the best drugstore palettes I own. It is amazing. You guys need to pick this up if you haven't already. This is the Morphe Kathleen Nights palette. It came out last year. I do not use this one enough, but I'm totally going to because it's starting to get in the fall. These are like the fall shades right here, and I love it, and I'm keeping it. All right, this is the Buxom palette. This is actually a customizable palette, and I've lost the brush. I keep losing the brushes. I actually bought this from my friend Christina, who had only used it once. And to be very honest, I am not using any of the shades in here at all. So I think I'm probably going to put this up on my Instagram for sale because it is really good. The shades are super good, but I just don't find myself reaching for it. So I'm probably going to get rid of this one. This is the Buxom White Russian on the Rocks palette. This is what it, oh my gosh, I keep losing the brushes. This is what it looks like. I do like the colors in this. I super love the packaging, but again, to be honest, I do not find myself reaching for this, like at all. So again, I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Really hard choice for me. Really super hard. I have literally used this twice, but I don't know, I just can't. Here's the Kat Von D Pastel Goth. I do like this one, and I don't have a lot of colors like this in my collection at all, so I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. This is the Ohana Eyeshadow Palette. It's like a Stitch theme palette. I got it from Hot Topic. The packaging is cute. The colors are nice, but they aren't a very good formula. I legitimately only got this because Stitch is my favorite character, and I get a lot of things that are Stitch. I just don't know if this is worth putting it up on my Instagram, but I will do it and see if anyone wants it. I probably will only be selling it for like a couple bucks anyway, like, so, I think I'll put it up there. It breaks my heart, but I think I'll put it up there. I do have a Z palette I just wanted to show you. I have a couple things in here. I've got a couple brushes and highlights that I get in different like boxes. This is a little Mary Kay quad +1 that I got from my friend, and then some other ones. These are just the ones I'm keeping, but I wanted to show you because it is part of my collection. But I went through and tried to declutter a lot of other shades that I had. So what I think I'm going to do is, I used to have these Coastal Scents palettes that have the single shadows. They have some color pop in here. There's some balm shadows in here too, but I think I'm going to actually get rid of these as a set in here on my Instagram because I barely use them. I used to get them a lot when I was doing like looks based on something like a superhero theme, and I have all these colors in other palettes now, so I'm going to go ahead and sell off this one and this one, and the containers are amazing too, so you guys are going to get that. So this is the other one you guys are going to get if you want on my Instagram. I'm going to sell those off. I'm not going to sell this off. This is my Urban Decay singles. It's like an artist palette, and you can just put more in. I have 2 spots open because I always get like the free one and my birthday's coming up. So, but I'm going to keep these ones. I do have at least one that's going up for sale, but that's going to be like part of a bundle. So I'll show you that later. And now we're on to the little palettes. This is the Lady and the Pug palette. This is one of those customizable ones you can do from the balm. I ended up putting like 1 balm shadow and the rest are all ColourPop singles in here so that I could use it, but obviously these are the ones I decided to keep, so I'm not decluttering any of these. This is the Studio Makeup On The Go palette. I do really like this palette. However, I never reach for it because the colors are all ones I have had before, so I'm definitely going to declutter this one. This is the Balm at Petite palette. I'm not decluttering this one at all. I really love the colors of it. Again, I just need to use it more often. This is the Meatymatrimony palette. Again, this is another one of those I need to use a little bit more often. If I don't use it a lot this period, I probably will declutter it in the next one, just because I just don't find myself reaching for it, but I really like it when I do. So we will see. It might be one that I give away later. This is the Anastasia Sun Glow Kit. I really liked this when I got it, and I still do like it. It's really good, but I don't really find myself using these top 2 highlights at all. Mostly because I have them in other things and because, I don't know, they're huge. These are huge. So I think I'm actually sell this off. And this one, I got this last year during the Sephora holiday sale, and this is what it looks like. I did keep it around a little bit, but honestly, yeah, I don't use it at all. Okay, so we have gotten pretty far into this one. I think we're going to put this in 2 different parts. So that will be part 1, and I will be coming back with part 2.